Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi ma'am, I'm Rizika Fikir Ahmadillah from Group 4 and to my friends Michael Jennery and Gita Anggraini. Our groups address to polishing material. The first material I will explain. Polishing indispensable in perfecting in detail a pitch of writing. More detail editing of mechanics, spelling, grammar, typo, style, and format. And then revise and remake writing in paper. Itu seperti menyempurnakan secara detail sebuah tulisan. Nah, penyuntingan secara detail itu mulai dari mekanik, kemudian ejaan, tata bahasa, kesalahan penulisan, gaya bahasa, gaya tulisan, dan format tulisan. Kemudian merevisi dan membuat ulang di kertas. Next, methods of polishing. There are three methods of polishing. The first one is revising, the second one is editing, and the last is proofreading. Metode penyuntingan atau polishing itu ada tiga. Yang pertama itu seperti meninjau kembali atau mempelajari, kemudian penyuntingan tulisan, dan yang terakhir itu mengoreksi tulisan. Next, purpose of polishing. When revise, to examine a page of writing for clarity of ideas, and when edit, to examine a page of writing for how the writer express his or her ideas. Nah, tujuan polishing itu ketika merevisi untuk memeriksa tulisan untuk kejelasan gagasan. Sedangkan tujuan polishing ketika mengedit tulisan atau menyunting tulisan itu untuk memeriksa tentang bagaimana si penulis mengungkapkan identitasnya. And then, what to fix of polishing? The first one, get feedback. Number two, revert to the paper requirements. The three, outline. Four, reach your paper for focus. Number five, reach each body paragraph for support. And the last, read your paper as the audience. Okay, the next material Gita Anggraini will explain.
Okay, next I will explain about categories of revision. First, deep revision. You can include creating new paragraphs, cutting whole section, changing focus, adding example and support, cutting example and support, changing your thesis or controlling ideas for the paper, drafting a new introduction, drafting new support paragraph, and drafting a new conclusion. Secondly, you can middle revision. You can include reorganizing, adding specific and concrete details to paragraphs, modifying a thesis, addressing the audience more, and cutting certain detail. And last, you can surface revision. Includes cutting unnecessary words, combining sentence, varying sentence in length and type, and adding needed words. Jadi kategori dalam revisi yang pertama itu revisi mendalam. Yang termasuk dalam revisi mendalam yang pertama itu membuat paragraf baru, memotong seluruh bagian, mengubah fokus, menambahkan contoh dan dukungan, memotong contoh dan dukungan, mengubah tesis Anda atau mengendalikan ide untuk makalah, menyusun pendahuluan baru, menyusun paragraf pendukung baru, menyusun kesimpulan baru. Yang kedua yaitu revisi tengah. Yang termasuk dalam revisi tengah yaitu reorganisasi, menambahkan detail spesifik dan konkret ke paragraf, memodifikasi tesis, lebih banyak berbicara kepada audiens, memotong detail tertentu. Yang ketiga yaitu revisi permukaan. Yang termasuk dalam revisi permukaan yang pertama itu memotong kata-kata yang tidak perlu, menggabungkan kalimat, memvariasikan panjang dan jenis kalimat, menambahkan kata-kata yang diperlukan. Learning to write is really learning how to revise. Okay, the next material is editing and proofreading. Editing focus on correcting sentence level errors, while using the spell checker and grammar checker on the computer can be helpful. It is only the beginning of serious and successful editing. Selanjutnya yaitu mengedit dan mengoreksi. Pengeditan berfokus pada koreksi kesalahan tingkat kalimat. Jadi saat menggunakan komputer, hal ini sangat membantu karena membantu memeriksa ejaan dan pemeriksaan tata bahasa. Dan juga ini merupakan awal dari penyuntingan yang serius dan sukses. Okay, the next material will be explained with my friend Michael Jennery.
Okay, thank you for the speakers. Okay, now we are going to the last material. I'm Michael Jennery. We explain you about the material. For the next material is about editing guidelines. What is editing guidelines and what's the characteristic? Let's check it out. For the first is use effective time management. So why we should manage our time to edit the paper? It's cause that if we have a lot of free time, then we don't have to rush editing in our paper. Because by dividing our time specifically in editing, it makes us relax so that our work can run optimally. But writing, style, and spelling will be arranged perfectly. And for the second is beware of the spell check. Even though we skim and believe that our paper can be wrong, but often there are errors in writing papers such as punctuation marks. We often write papers only focusing on the main topic and not paying attention to the whole content of the paper because we don't have time. So people often blame the meaning of the sentence is due to a punctuation error. That's why we have to be more careful about this error because it traps us in writing. For the third is read the paper out loud. Read the paper out loud. Nice trick. Everyone has their own way of remembering and capturing a topic. But with read the paper out loud, it is one of the best alternatives in memorizing and make us focus more on the topic in the paper. So we can develop new ideas on topics that arise suddenly because of our brain's response in capturing the meaning of the topic. And for the last is read the paper backward. Backward. Why the big words? Because if we often escape mistakes at the last second in writing, sometimes we get tired and lose ideas. So at the end of the article, we often ignore the content of the topic. So by reading backwards, we can confirm the whole content of the paper. If there are errors, they can be corrected immediately because the main idea usually appears the first time you write and it starts to fade at the end. Therefore, reading backwards can solve the problem. Okay, for the last material is revising paragraph. At this stage, it is the main stage in writing. Usually, after writing, there are mistakes, but small and large, that we are not aware of so that they are often overlooked, and finally revision becomes the solution. For example, that students or college often get revisions from their lecturer or from their teacher in making the final report or script C because of a lack of accuracy. With one more revisions, you can improve your rating for the better. In general, effective writing in paragraphs has three characteristics. For the first characteristic is the sentence is well developed, which means that it has enough information as the main topic sentence. The complete sentence is easy to understand and what is conveyed can be conveyed to the reader or listener. For the second is they are unified, which means that the sentence in all paragraphs are integrated with the main topic, so that the unity between the paragraph can become a unified whole and logical writing to explain that. And for the last is they are coherent. It means that each sentence in the paragraph has something to do with other paragraphs, so that the paragraphs go hand in hand and are in line based on the suitability of the main topic into a unified whole. Okay, that's all the material from our group, and I hope you all understand from the material, guys. And we are from fourth group. Sorry if for the mistake, and For Allah, sorry, we close. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And don't forget, guys, we are going to the last section. There are Q&A. Okay, enjoy your time.